What's up guys, MikeCoco back here bringing you guys a Ludwig first impressions. Now, today is Monday, or where I live it's Monday, and a new hero has been released, and surprisingly it's Ludwig. Now most of us were expecting Nos, aka Nosferatu, to be released. A lot of my guild members, we expected Nos to be released, and so did I, because Ludwig is a Coli reward, so we weren't really expecting him to be available to non-Coli players. So with Ludwig here, he does not change up the game or the metagame at all, because despite his stats, he is just pretty mediocre. So if we look at his stats right now, he has 2.7k strength and almost 2k vitality, so that's pretty decent. But if we compare to Janet, she has 2.5k strength and 2.2k vitality, so she obviously has more HP but less defense. Now personally for me, I prefer defense over HP simply because it means you take less damage. Having a lot of HP doesn't really help if all the attacks do a lot of damage, so that's just my personal preference. However, the reason why I say Ludwig is only mediocre is because when you look at its skill, it's a 300 Fury skill. So that's 300 Fury is a lot of Fury. Replacing it with a 200 Fury skill is just significant. It's very significant in this metagame. And if you look at the skill, it's very basic. It's just a 3x3 attack, and all he does is just regain HP. And it's very similar to Axe main or Berserker main, which is your main that you can select in the beginning of the game. So he really does not have much use. His skill is very bland. It's basic, as I said before. Unlike someone like Janet, who has defense and attack reduction, and only for 200 Fury. So, Ludwig is not that great. We can compare 5-star stats or 6-star. I don't know. It's kind of glitched right now. This one says 6-star. 6-star stats. 3.2k strength and 2.3k vitality. The strength is pretty good, but the HP is not that great. However, because his skill is dependent on the damage done to regain HP, there's a reason why his strength is so high. But all in all, he's simply just another tank for S4, but unlike Frankenstein, who I personally also do not favor that much, Frankenstein at least has a good skill. Ludwig has nothing. He literally has nothing. If you want to use Ludwig, you can just switch to Axe main, rank the season 2 6-star, and you have a Ludwig. And Ludwig is even worse than Axe main simply because he's a sword user, so he can only attack the first hero or the frontline hero, and he can only attack one hero. So it instantly makes him worse than any staff or bow user who can who attacks through defense or target any user respectively. So that's pretty much my reason why I say Ludwig is not worth getting. It's pretty disappointment considering Ludwig and Vlad are kind of similar in terms of look, but Vlad is so much better than Ludwig. Honestly, I very disappointed with Ludwig, but Coli rewards in my opinion tend to seem quite underwhelming. For example, Yukio was also not that great. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this first impressions video. Ludwig, nothing too special. Would I recommend him? No. Unless you really need a tank, like an S4 tank, then you should probably get him. Otherwise, I don't recommend it. Unless you want to try some new meta, invent some new meta game where you have Arena and Ludwig and they both heal the entire party, or you have Axe main and Ludwig and they both heal the entire party. But then that 600 Fury, and in 6v6, you only have 400 Fury left over, so that's not a lot of skills that can be cast. So that's pretty much it, guys. Peace.